What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's Lucci here, all the way in Costa Rica. It's about a sunny 88 degrees, 89 degrees. Check out this view here. Just out here chilling in Costa Rica. Just did ayahuasca for 4 nights in a row. And that's a whole nother story in and of itself. If you guys don't know about ayahuasca, fucking use Google. This video ain't gonna be about that, and maybe you'll get to hear about that story later on, but that story's for me. You know, ayahuasca is a personal journey, personal as fuck. And that ain't what we're talking about today. Today, as we promised, we're gonna do these monthly wrap-up videos for you. So today is to talk to you about my June trading. This beautiful place, man. So anyways, June trading, I only traded for about 2.5 weeks, just like last month basically. And then after being here too, you just realize, like, detachment from the markets, detachment from needing to trade every single day and needing to catch these moves every single day. It's exhausting, man. It's fucking mentally exhausting, and it creates energy that is actually detrimental to your career as a trader as well. So that's some insight there for you guys. For some of you guys who are struggling with the same thing, we'll go over here and sit next to this guy. Try to zen the fuck out, right? So yeah, most of the month I was just concentrating on doing what I do: sell options, catch a move here and there. One story I'll throw at you guys. I wanted to short that ROKU pretty aggressively, and I knew I was coming to Costa Rica, so, you know, I prepared myself basically to miss it. But I bought some July puts, 90 puts I think it was, when the ROKU was at like 104, 103. And then I think I called my broker one day because I saw it at 102. I was like, yo, double up that position. You know, it was still only 200 contracts, but you know, caught that move down while I was in Costa Rica anyway. And then, you know what else you could do that's really beneficial for a lot of you traders who are trying to take a little step away from the markets and not be so fucking aggressive about it, is that names like a ROKU or names like Beyond Meat is a little bit different, because that thing is, you know, any day the thing could be up and down 20 points. But a name like a ROKU, if it slows down a little bit, it's just nice and easy to scrape a bunch of call premium, you know, when these things finally slow down. So, you know, with ROKU, what you're able to do now is just, you know, sell the 100 calls, sell the 105 calls, sell the 110 calls, sell all of this shit, you know, for a week, a couple of weeks out. Obviously, you're going to dance around with the price, but it's a good strategy to scrape up some cash, you know, if you just want to chill the fuck out, sit in a damn hammock for a little bit, you know. So that's kind of what I've been doing these days, just creating a different world around me, you know, where I can trade more calmly, in control of my mind. That way I don't have any fucking big, you know, downsized months or anything like that. So as long as I stay in the 150k range, you know, I'm fine. And then once I'm back in it, I'm like in the shit, and I'm trying to figure out when I can size up into something, and I'm, you know, I'm mentally there 100%, then I can have a big month, you know. But I don't need that shit, you know. You don't need to catch everything. You ain't gonna catch everything. And the idea of you catching everything, you might end up finding yourself in a place where you can't get out of, and you've destroyed your account. You might even gone into debt. You know, bad things happen when you get the wrong energy out there, you know. So that's kind of where I'm at. All right, so that's the update right there. I'm gonna give you some more details so you can take a look at the statements and everything. But happy trading to you guys. What's up, everybody? Back in Boston, y'all. Let's go ahead and wrap this video up with some statements. So first thing, we're going to take a look at the Interactive Brokers account. So you can see this is for the month of June. And you can see down here, this started out the month of June at around 595. And then ending here at around 698. So made another, made 100 grand here on this particular account. One thing to note here is that I was short, during the weeks that I was actually trading, I was aggressively short. I was short Netflix, short calls on Amazon, short SPY, short everything. And I was doing great because SPY, came down to like 275. And this was all off news of, I think, tariffs and a bunch of other nonsense. That was in reality bullshit in and of itself. And then the market just came right back. I don't know if you guys remember that, but it was like one day, boom, we were right back to SPY 280, and I got stuck short basically that day. That's why you saw most of these gains just evaporate into thin air. That's how quick some of this shit can happen. So I had to move very quickly and basically just bury the whole short position and then flip to shorting some puts here, which I got aggressive on some short puts in specifically in Amazon, and was able to make most of that cash back. But in doing all of that and in getting caught in all of that, I missed the big move up, the real move, which was the move back to all-time highs, and the fact that you could collect some of these stocks here for significantly cheaper. The Netflix, the Amazons, the Nvidias, the all these kind of names here that just shot back and rocketed higher. And then I left to Costa Rica. So that's why you're seeing most of the non-movement here for the rest of the month. But again, if I miss one of these big moves, if I catch it wrong, whatever, I don't give a shit. I really don't give a shit. As long as I'm cutting around, somewhere around this area, I'm pretty happy here. So let's check out the other account. Okay, so this right here is the other account. Started off really well and then just kind of lost those gains. Took out $100,000 on this account too as well. And then just didn't really do much here. And then this account is where I shorted ROKU. So this is where, I started making some decent money here on the ROKU short and ended up basically where I was, beginning of the month here, up about 40 and change here. On this account. And most of this, actually all of this, was short ROKU going into the end of the month while I was in Costa Rica. I basically just called it in, said, yo, give me these contracts short. Turned out to be a good trade. Could have got a little bit more size on it, but hey, I'm, only trading for a couple of weeks. So total gains here, around 140, 150, exactly where I should be, and doing maybe half, if not, 30% of the work and stress involved. So pretty happy here with this month.